So in that ABCD setup, 89.25 or so should be their, primary target. You get risk reward, end of day. Anybody that's had a great day, I said that would be the problem today is what do they do at the end of the day, and depending on where, where the eventual high was. So here was our breakout, the 82 zone, T's, and it could roll over any time. Didn't. Your premise that, okay, we're holding both middles absolutely on the money, and then we get this squeeze out of here. I still don't trust this kind of a market. All I trust is that this has been, low volume squeeze. You've got a higher high, lower volume. So, you try to stay out of the way, and you'll get a lot of posturing, especially on Twitter with guys that are ding, ding, ding and all that nonsense. But, the reality is a lot of risk in through the middle of the day. This was the time of day that very unclear. We happened to guess right that it was a bounce day, and if you had held a position, up to you. Obviously, for best odds trades, the guys that are risking 2 to make 5, when we were risking 2 to make 10, long term, that adds up. So try to make it, more about what we're trying to do and never worry about what everybody else is doing. That's the key. Yeah, your time of day stop just a hair off, but don't forget, we're into the last hour. Somebody wants to get paid. So I said, if because now think about it, so you have another point and a quarter where the potential target might be. Some guys are looking for the 94s and whatever. I wasn't. I said that, we could hit that, but doubtful we'll do it in regular hours. And this now is where the squeeze can come from end of day if the shorts cannot penetrate backwards and get that back under the 82s. Because it's been a squeeze type day. And you can see 1,000 ticks there on that push. So going back to what we had said earlier, potential target we said was 76 support, trying to get above the 82s. And then if the boys are on the game, try to shoot it, knock out those 86 position traders, make an 86 to 88 the target. And perhaps overflow to get that Fibonacci bounce to 89.25. And if you're looking over at the charts, I mean, we talked about this short-term rotation. This was the problem for the shorts, that the 15 was being bought, 30 was being bought, right? 60. Neutralized right into where we thought the market could go, the retest of that zone. And then the 120 clear, first time back to the 120s, hit into it, but the first time to break it much harder. So that's why we said, shorter term charts, you got to acknowledge that the trend is up into the longer term charts. And every demon got beat today so far. Every one of them. So the most important part of trading is knowing your time frames, knowing your swings, and then seeing what the big boys are thinking, because they're the ones that control the market, not us. The little guy in his pajamas jumping up and down, hey, I just made 5 points or whatever. He's not moving this market. All right, if you shorted there, remember, this is the retest, right? At the 82s, 83s. This is the primary position right here, defended in the next day or so. Right through here, this 82, 83 zone. So this is a nice pullback, and I said, anything above the 85, probably gravy today. So the guys that want that 94 test, still possible if they jack it, but anybody that's played long today, at this time, if you didn't take profits, I'm still not clear why you didn't. Great trade, Jay. And that's what I'm viewing this as profit-taking sequence, a retest. Right? This is the breakout trade right here. So good likelihood best ideas be done by 82, 83. And got about 25 minutes left. We can go lower, we can go higher, but high odds trades are done for today. And when you start looking at your end of day, take a look at 10-minute charts and 15s. They'll be in play overnight. Great trading, Jay. Way to go.